Chris, first of all, how good does it feel to finally put Vitor Belfort behind you? You've had to deal with that name for a while now. The fight's over, it's done. How nice is it to be able to just look on to the next one?
No, it feels good anytime you get a W and you move on. But it's kind of a bittersweet feeling because at least for now, it looks like it's going to be a while before I fight another Brazilian. So it's been an exciting part of my career. I'm going to have to let go of that for a little bit.
You say that you're expecting Luke Rockhold to be that next challenger for you?
That's what it sounded like. Nothing has been confirmed, but it's sounding like it. I think Luke deserves it, to be honest, but it's up to the UFC, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, if I had to put all my money on it, it'd probably be Luke.
Is there anything in particular that kind of impresses you as far as him being a fighter?
He's good looking. I'll give him that. Other than that, he stinks at everything. No, he's good. He's well-rounded. But it doesn't matter any of these guys in my weight. I'm just completely running through everybody.
Talking with Luke, he says that he can defeat you in every simple.
Luke just copies what I say. That's it. He has nothing original. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I don't know. So he said what did he say? He can beat me in everything.
Yeah.
He can't beat me in jiu-jitsu. He can't beat me in stand-up, and he can't beat me in wrestling. So I say it back.
He actually gave you wrestling.
He gave me wrestling?
Yeah.
I'm surprised because I've heard that he still thinks somehow he's better at wrestling. But I'm glad he's sobering up a little bit.
When would you expect that fight to happen? Are you still hoping for that Madison Square Garden meeting?
I'm healthy. I want to fight as much as possible. But you got Madison Square Garden. If there's a possibility of that happening, I'm on that card, and there's no. It's not up to me, but they're not going to put me on an earlier card for something bad to happen. So it looks like if it gets legalized, I'm fighting in December. Is that big news? Because you looked at him like, holy crap! I didn't. I don't know. I'm just saying. Remember they said that Madison Square Garden put a date aside.
AKA is having a good moment with Cain Velasquez, with Daniel Cormier. Do you think that Luke will take AKA the third belt?
No, I don't think he will get the third belt. I think Cain and Cormier are amazing and they're great champions. I'm a huge fan of both of them, especially they both came from a wrestling background. But Luke, he has me in his weight class, so he's not going to be able to have a belt.
So you're not going to fight any Brazilians, but what if they give you Shaka Ray?
Then I fight another Brazilian, but it won't be a Brazilian legend. So the Brazilian legends have been, they're shelved up. They're out for now. So that's kind of like the bittersweet thing. I will probably fight another Brazilian, and it'll kind of bring me back to what I'm used to because it's been so long now I've been fighting Brazilians. Hearing that Uva Mahera in the stadium kind of just felt normal to me. And now if I'm fighting Luke, it's going to be a completely different environment.
Do you enjoy that besides that you're a champ, you're making a name for yourself, that you're eliminating all the Brazilian legends?
You gotta, to be the man, you gotta beat the man. So Anderson Silva was the first guy, and there was Leo Machida, and there was Vitor Belfort. Now I got Luke Rockhold, Jacare. These are the guys that look like they want to take my belt, and I'm just gonna stand there strong, and they're not gonna have a shot.
The New York vote is next week. What are your thoughts on it?
Well, I know it's had the ability to go on the floor, I think, this last couple of weeks, all of June, and it hasn't got put on the floor yet in the assembly. So we're just hoping that it gets voted on in the assembly for the first time ever. And if it gets voted on, it'll get voted through. So we're just hoping for the best with that. And, hoping people are calling the assemblymen and trying to make a difference and putting pressure on the government over there.
So is that December card where you are targeting sort of fighting Luke, or do you want to fight before that?
I would tell you I want to fight before that if Madison Square Garden was a possibility in December. So if we're saying there's a possibility of fighting in December in Madison Square Garden, then I'm not fighting before that.